And no doubt the Chinese would very much welcome that reduction in tariffs, Professor, given that, of course, this has been hurting the Chinese economy, which, of course, is facing a slowdown at the moment. But would the US, would you say, in your mind, be losing leverage in other negotiations where the Biden administration has concerns about other things like Taiwan and human rights and Hong Kong if it was to reduce those tariffs?
And again, I think that's exactly right. And I think that's the reason why you haven't seen any action being taken yet, because there are those within the administration who say we should bring down these tariffs in order to help fight inflation. And there are others who take exactly that line to say, no, we should not give this up. This is leverage that we need. And unless and until China complies with what started this tariff war in the first place, which was enforcement of intellectual property rights, and stop taking U.S. technology through forced technology transfers and other thefts of intellectual property, and a lot of other concerns about the basic amount of subsidies that are going into the China Made in 2025 program. So there was a whole series of things that the United States wanted China to do. And there are many that say we shouldn't lift these tariffs until and unless we have seen progress by China of meeting those commitments. And that is exactly the dilemma that the Biden administration faces. Now, with respect to this particular ban on imports coming in from Xinjiang, there is very little flexibility that the Biden administration has, because this was imposed by an act of Congress, and in a very rare bipartisan unanimous vote in the Congress, this ban on forced labor products from Xinjiang was put into effect. So I think the Biden administration has a fair amount of room to maybe get rid of the tariffs that were imposed by the Trump administration. I don't think they have very much flexibility with respect to the ban on forced labor products.